All right, guys, a Spurs game review after dark because I was taking care of some conflicts on my across all my social media. Well, not exactly on my social media. There was conflict on Twitter and Instagram, but maybe between some of my fans and I. But we talked it out and we got it all straightened out like Scott Pruitt. It was just one of those heat of the moment types of situations that I used to go through a lot with my family when I was a little boy and I lived in Michigan in the Lenore house. And by the time I came back to Ohio into the Sandhurst house, it started to calm down a little bit. We had some heat of the moments here and there, but by the time we got here, it all went away because I got older, I matured, and and I became a better person because even though I've always been a kind person, there were some days where I didn't know better when I lived in Michigan in the Lenore house. So that's why I'm a little late giving you tonight's Spurs game review. And of course, the fact that I was laughing my ass off at Nickelodeon Night in America, Side Hustle, and Drama Club. So now, on to the Spurs game that took place against the Bulls tonight. We really poured it on them like Carrie Wampler tonight. Not Carrie Metters, but Carrie Wampler. It's Carrie Metters and Carrie Wampler. Carrie Metters is cooking them. Carrie Wampler is pouring it on them, and both ladies spell their names differently, so it can get a little confusing, but we kind of did both to Chicago tonight. We almost blew it. We almost blew it in the fourth quarter. Awful fourth quarter, but hey, a win is a win, so I'll take it. They realized what they were doing wrong like halfway through the fourth quarter and turned on the Jets like, what was that one tagline? I think, is it turn it on like Kelly Berglund or turn it up like Tommy Rose or the other way around? It's one of those two, but you know what? Let's check it out like Kevin LePage. Sorry about that, everyone. It's top it off like Tommy Rose and turn it on like Kelly Berglund. So, I know I got the two taglines confused. So, I was trying to make sure I get it right and I don't say the wrong thing by accident. But yeah, like when we were in the Bulls, we're kind of like trying to make their own version of the comeback we made against them in their own arena. And the comeback they made against us in our arena 2 seasons ago in 2019 in the second half of the 2018-19 NBA season, let alone seasonal calendar. Like the Spurs have kind of realized what they were doing wrong in the halfway through the fourth quarter. 2 and 1s, all courtesy of big Yak and LoneStar DeMar, and we finally turned on the Jets turned on the Jets like Kelly Berglund. Okay, I know there's a lot of K's and C actresses that I love so very much. You got Carrie Metters, you got Carrie Wampler, you got Kelly Berglund, you got them all. But like the halfway through that fourth quarter, when like the Bulls are trying to come back and do what we did against them right before I went to the Cleveland game, and what they actually did against us in our building in 2019, we finally realized what we were doing wrong. We remembered how to play basketball and turned on the Jets like Kelly Berglund with and one by Jakob and and one by DeMar. And then we got to see some Trey Jones and Quindary Weatherspoon minutes and the Spurs debut of Cam Reynolds. If we get to the playoffs this year, after missing it this year, we could use him the same way we could have used Dantes Montayanes, how the fuck you say his name? Anybody remember that dude we got like towards the end of the 2018-19 season when we barely made it into the playoffs and almost beat Denver in the first round without DeJounte? It's like the only time Bryn Forbes ever played good for us. Oh man, I forgot about that Montayuna. How the fuck you say his name? I totally forgot about that dude. So I kind of like a very rusty saying that guy's name. Oh my god, who remembers that trash can big guy Joffrey Laverne, number 77, in the 2017-18 season, the year before? I forgot about these random dudes that played for us and shit. When Kawhi and the Uncle Dennis situation took place starting in the 17-18 season. And then it was the beginning of the end of our winning ways. But anyway, I'll save that conversation for another day. Let's talk about the rest of the game. Well, before, we started collapsing, towards the end of the third quarter, we played 2.5 excellent quarters of basketball. We Like I said, I missed most of the first quarter because I was watching Nickelodeon Night in America with Side Hustle and Drama Club. I saw the whole second quarter though. Rudy Gay was again shutting me up, like shutting me up again tonight. But the only problem with one of the problems I have with him though, which is why I hate him so much, even when on nights he shuts me up, is like he needs to do this more often. Like he was like LaMarcus before he left. You know, Rudy is very inconsistent. It's like one night he's playing good, the next night he's let me try that again. One game he's playing really good. The very next game he's stinking up the joint. He's stinking up the joint like Terry Labonte. I mean, that's probably why I don't like him. But the thing is, both him and Livin' La Vida Luca got to share the floor at the same time, only because Young Devo got hurt. And luckily, I think he made a basket on that bum ankle and was actually walking on it just fine. He's one tough customer, so I don't think it's that serious, that injury to Young Devo, so he should be okay. Hopefully, we'll give him enough time to rest it by the time we go, we play the Kings on Monday, and I'm getting vaccinated on Monday, so you're going to see a video, like dedicated to that, come, how am I going to do this? Like, okay, here's the plan. I'm going to record the video Monday. I'm going to vlog it, like, on my COVID vaccine shot that my dad set up for me, and then I'll probably upload it, schedule it for upload either sometime Monday night after the Spurs game, or just for Tuesday while I'm at work. So, I'm going to figure it all out and everything. Spurs played great tonight. 1,300 wins for Coach Pop. Another one of the fastest coaches to reach that amount since Lenny Wilkins, and I can't remember who else. But like 2.5 great quarters of Spurs basketball. We led by almost as much as 40 at one point. Then the Bulls started clawing their way back in. They were clawing their way back in it. But then middle of the fourth quarter, we kind of turned it around and like topped it off like Tommy Rose and realized what we were doing wrong. And we pulled away at the end. We got to see Cam run the floor, Trey run the floor, Spoon run the floor, and La Vida Luca get a lot of minutes too. And if Young Devo happens to be out for a little bit, even if he's out, if he's unable to go the next few games, I don't think it's going to be for a long time because he's one tough customer like Ralph Dale Earnhardt Sr. I think we'll see La Vida Luca and Rudy share minutes together and maybe get some Cam Reynolds minutes too. But we're going to have to see how Pop does this like going forward, starting with Monday's game against the Kings. So Bristol Dirt doubleheader tomorrow. Winston Cup in the daytime. Craftsman Truck in the oh, my ear itches, sorry. I apologize for that. All right, Bristol Dirt doubleheader day. Tomorrow. Winston Cup in the daytime. Craftsman Truck at nighttime. So I will see you all then. Have a good night tonight and a better day tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Good night and viva los Spurs.